Blessings to you all. Welcome to today's stream. My name is Siege Lyric. Let's fucking do it, damn it. Fortunately, normally I try to do crafting and stuff off stream. However, I've realized something with one of the items that I have. I'm not. Oh wait, that's mine. 306. Okay. Weapon. Go ahead. Right. Portmail port. Hoping. Alright. There was something that would give him more guard. He needs, because he dies all the time. Chance to heal for half health. Percent of damage taken over a second. Range. Hoping that's gonna help him survive. Oh. There. Oh,
Serve the Lord.
all right. Dabbit dog. She loves walking through the green screen. Good grief, I'm old if I'm running while sitting and getting up. My bones and muscles ache. See how bad this goes.
Well met.
The Inquisition has brought an offering to enter your trials.
Yes! Oh, this'll be a fight to remember. I mean, enter the arena grounds. Hakkon's trials await.
Farewell.
Safe journeys.
Didn't I give you a barrier to cast on yourself? probably pinned Sarah in there. But we did it, and Dorian only died once.
What a fight, that maneuver. Well, you saw. Well fought, Inquisitor.
I said, like I'm sitting so low.
Farewell.
Safe journeys.
That's that. There, down. Yeah. All that. Go to the boat. Why not?
Runa should be here. Where did she get to?
Are you looking for someone?
My cousin Runa. She's off north climbing the hills instead of helping with the catch again.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
How's your shoulder?
Sore, but better. Did I thank you for bringing the broth?
Yes, but I don't mind hearing it twice.
If I catch that cold-cursed beast again, I'll...
Injure the other shoulder.
Probably. But you'll bring broth, won't you, Einar?
Always.
Yeah?
Thane Sunhair gave me guest welcome at Stonebear Hold.
Aye, she sent word.
As a guest, then, may I please borrow your boat?
We would be poor hosts to refuse. The boat is yours. I hope you come back alive.
All right. If I remember correctly.
Anybody else smell sea air and spice? That isn't right.
Your mind is being influenced by the spirits here. They're drawing sorrow from you like you draw water from a well.
Make them stop. It's my head, demons. You're not invited.
Not without one.
Ugh, shivers right up in there. Not living and not right.
Sleep. I need you. I must find you. No, no, no. The Meriden. The Meriden. Hi. No, I'm dreaming. This blood, my blood? No, I can't.
Weird. Thought I would find a body for the voice of the cross. Oh, there's the spirit. Or a spirit. Or these ones are specifically called wraiths, if I remember correctly. Oh, now we're surrounded. Fantastic.
looked everywhere else on this island. Shall we see what's inside the rift?
Talana slept. I slept. To find him in dreaming. But the blood. She's gone. Talana wanted to reach Ameridan again. One more time. But she couldn't. I couldn't. I died. I tried to stay, but only pieces came through. You opened the sky for the rest of me.
You or she wanted to reach Ameridan again. We are also trying to find him.
Ameridan. Yes. Inquisitor. Beloved. She came with Ameridan to hunt the dragon.
The dragon?
Huge. Power like none had seen. It came from the mountains with the Avar. Towns fell. All dead. One last favor for Emperor Draken. Slay the Avar dragon. Save Orlais.
This wasn't just a hunt. Inquisitor Ameridan was here on orders from Emperor Draken.
Yes. A secret. Drawn by the dragon. Talana. I didn't want to, but where Ameridan goes, I go. They fought at the shore. Spirits and magic. Cold. So cold. How I found her. How she found us. They rested here, then up the river. Metal spires, a way to stop the dragon. Then Talana returned here, alone, to wait for him. Forever waiting, dreaming, then dead.
We'll find Ameridan. You don't have to wait here anymore.
Thank you. It was hard. She went a long time ago. I stayed because she asked. Her things are there. She wanted them found.
I got the next thing. Remember last time I played, I did not... Oh, hey, Shadows. I remember last time playing, because I did the Deep Roads before Jaws of Hakkon, I didn't have this Aegis of the Rift, Aegis, however it's pronounced. And I constantly got taken down by ranged attacks. That was brutal. So we'll see how that goes. Man. Do I want to swap something out for this? Honestly, let's do Emily. They were rough. Probably not. Constantly finding stuff that I didn't play or didn't find on the previous playthrough, so. So we're not fighting spirits. Let's switch back to. I just get totally slaughtered. What the hell happened? Okay, cool. We went from only 3 people to all of a sudden 8. That was not fun. But I did also bring people who are known to be squishy. All because I wanted to hear banter. Seriously, what the hell? How are they cutting through the barrier?
I dulled my blade.
How are they cutting through the barrier? They're also so separated.
Kill
like,
the
how the
Inquisitor!
hell?
Death to his hold for Hakkon's glory! Kill the Inquisitor! Death to his hold for Hakkon's glory!
How are they missing the mines every time, too? Why we got them is because I used Mark of the Rift and 8 freaking half of them. Oh god. Let's save again so we don't have to do that one more time. So I may need to find armor that enhances is...
do without all the demons, boss. Anytime you want to leave, it's fine by me.
Armor that enhances range defense because if we're getting taken down by range attacks here, the deep roads are going to be just as difficult, if not even more of a hellscape.
Don't perish from curiosity.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
But we found the first of the new set of seeing skulls.
There's a lot of loose stone here, and a Navar axe.
Someone left it on purpose. A trail marker.
The woman at the beach said her cousin Runa went climbing.
Alrighty. Find one shard, climbing up that way. See, that's something that wasn't... I don't know if that was ever answered. What was it? Hang on. Nope, not the Storm Coast. There's... Yeah. So in the Red Cliff Village in the hinterlands, you find a shack that has a lot of the skulls, and you find out that the skulls are made from mages who are made tranquil. And that for some reason doing the ritual will enable them to see these otherwise invisible shards in order to unlock the door. But I don't know if it was ever explained how they knew that. I feel like
Sorry.
Get the shard on our way back. Go south. But like, it doesn't ever really explain like, oh, we know these skulls, or we figured out how to do this with the skulls because of, you know, whatever we found. Yeah. Either that or I missed the codex that explained it. Which, given how many things that I've missed in this game, would not surprise me. Also up higher. Can you take me higher?
There. Another trail marker.
Blood magic, probably. They probably found some ancient elven text about things that were locked away, and then we're like, hey, let's make sure that we find these magical things. Because, yeah, blood magic. Alright. First shard found. That continues up. It looks like it leads to the trail that we've already found, so... Oh yeah, I recognize the trail now. Go around. Woohoo, silverite. On top of the next wall. Oh, love that spread.
I think our mountain climber was here.
Very good at it. No mountain.
What the hell do you call this? A molehill? Come on, Sarah. Think.
Another marker here.
Oh, right. There are also star puzzles here.
Over there.
Just in time! Join the fray! The fight's a worthy one! Well fought. I'd heard lowlanders were about. You'd be the Inquisitor, from the hand.
Your cousin was looking for you.
Oh? Oh, the fishing! I was to help Lena with the fishing. I must make an offering to the gods first. Shall I give your names in the prayer?
What's an offering prayer?
I've climbed this hill 1,000 times. Today, it was as if a wind from the spirits lifted me. I was going to thank the gods with a brace of nugs. That beast must have scented the meat.
You offer meat to spirits?
The Lady of the Skies sends her birds, and Korth Mountain Father sends his wolves and bears. They wouldn't normally hear the prayer of a lowlander, but since you helped in the fight, I'll speak for you.
I'd be honored to be mentioned in your offering.
The spirits will remember.
Right. Maybe leave my name out of it.
Yeah. No thanks.
Is this wise? Sometimes a spirit's attention can linger.
Yeah, but it got us approval.
The lady keeps the skies, where blows the morning wind. Korth grants mountain shelter, Hakkon blooded hide and bone. Take this gift from Runa Learsdotten, and the Inquisitor from the lands below.
I just felt something.
A blessing? That's a good sign. You bring fine luck, Herald.
It's gone, right? Good. Gone.
Well, didn't expect it to just pop up.
All right, then. Moving on.
We've been favored. The gods don't always appear. I'll tell
Yes,
Lena
what
this
the
tale. Perhaps a good story will put a smile on her face.
Woohoo! Sorry. Go back to searching this place. That could have hurt. Oh, damn bell. guys are at odd lengths again. Alright, let's see how quickly we die this time. Hello. How does a rogue have so much freaking health? God fucking damn it. How are they breaking through the... I thought the whole point of having a barrier was so people couldn't damage you. Well, they're not here this time, at least. Herald the Herald. I like it. Ah, Pharrell. All right. That would be a good non-Andrastian playthrough. Okay, I do not have the mark lit up right now. There's their gate. Oh, right, yeah, the dragon statue that I can't do anything with right now. Ah, I forgot the switch before I... Could you all stop getting hit so hard? I can't be everywhere at once. That is not the direction I wanted to be when doing that. All right. fix that thing. Oh, there is one more. Falls down. And whoop, back up. Many. I'm gonna have to start going into combat with the regeneration potion up on them, I swear. That might actually be pretty good for coal. Cool. Ooh, we got a question mark down here. That is not a good place to drop. I don't even think my barrier would help with that. Maybe this. Whee! The mystery of a locked door that I can't see. That kinda looks like a path down that way. We also have torches this way. And another locked door. Alright. Well, we can't use the lever yet. Pull the lever, Trunk. Pull the lever!
There was a fight here. Men. And something big. This could be tied to that Avar bear. No corpse and no cart to carry a bear. Wherever it isn't far.
Here's the thing, right? Like, unless I get more dragon bone, they're all maxed out. Like, I have 372. I lucked out on that one. But 306 is as high as I currently can go, and they all have 306 armor. Iron Bull, 14% magic defense, 21 range defense, 14 sunder when hit, and on hit gain 5 guard. Dorian, I understand, because he has less health, but he's supposed to get better barrier. He also has good range defense and good magic defense. The barrier from the Sigil of Lyrium is supposed to help with his casting because he's primarily necromancer and fire, and the fire spells benefit directly from having a barrier up. And then Sarah, 14 magic defense, 14 range defense, 42 cold resistance. But the cold resistance I kind of can't get away from. I don't even know how I did it with him, but it's obviously not helping him. And the helmet, 46, I would only be able to get that high with them if I had more Dragon Bone, which I don't. So I don't... Now I get the ping for Twitch. Better late than never, I suppose. But yeah, like, even their weapons. Like, 264, that's the highest I could get for him. He has, 84 fire damage, so that's as high as I can go with fire damage. I didn't check with Sarah. I might need to see if I can build a better bow for her. And Master Cleansing Room. Oh, so I did have that. Okay. But, 81, 84, and 89. 89 was a wonder. 84 fire damage is technically as high as I can go for that one. So it's, that's part of why I'm confused, because I don't know how to be better with these characters. Because in theory, it should already be good.
I'm shocked I've never seen this plant before. It's so melodramatic, half the magisterium should be growing it.
All right, I remember there are skulls that I have to find. Yep, they're right in front of me across the way. Let's worry about the cave first, and then I'll worry about the skulls. Actually, I see one right here. Alright. Oh, artifact. It just says artifact. Oh yeah, it does say skull. I knew what I was talking about. Nope, that's the way we came down. Once got it after the stream ended. Yeah, that's never good. There was... oh, come... lootable, but it's not lootable. But it's gonna ping every time you search. There was... Like, I streamed, we raided, and then there was basically a raid train. I stepped away for something, and by the time I came back, we had ended up back on my stream somehow, even though my stream was ended. Yep, take him now. All right. Shit. Get launched in the air. See, and that went so smoothly, or at least smooth enough, you know? And then other times I'm struggling. It doesn't make sense. All right, Sarah, you unlock the things. I'm gonna pull the lever. Bonk. Oh. Tired of being invisible when I don't need to be. Alright. Lock. Pick this back up. That's unlocked. And now that. Okay. Do all the looting. Bear will follow until we leave, if I remember correctly. Master belt of grenades. On the side. Scepter of... Who's it? 130. One less electrical damage, but an 18% increase in attack. 9% increase on critical chance. 6 cunning, 11 on kill, 7 magic. 5% chance to cast Fade Cloak on a hit. We throw a rune on there, that's basically going to be just as good. Actually, well, lower critical chance. Keep that as a backup for what's his face? Dorian. What else? Yeah, crafting materials. They touch Silverite on hit, gain 5 guard. Cool. Might have to make Dorian that armor with that on there. More schematics? Some of them tier 2. That's not something I like. Why am I getting tier 2 stuff in a DLC? Superb cleansing. That might come in handy. Yeah, it has... What the hell? I forget how long the cooldown is for it. But for, like, Reavers, very good to have. Looking at you. Frickin', what's your face? Oh. God damn it! Where is she?
Sacrifice!
How the hell did you get way over there? Yeah, the rest of you got it. I'm gonna get her alive. Why have me light this if... One of these days I need to just give in and look up where all the bonfire stuff is, rather than trying to find it all. One of the bad guys might have used a chain pull thing. She could have also used leaping shot. Like there's stuff that could have been done. What? Where would this be used? Mark that. I don't like wasting time. I'm looking this up. I know I've done it once. Oh, I don't want a video. Oh! It's not for a room. So, apparently, and this makes so much more sense now. It's not for the room. It's not a room. It's for Veilfire Quartz, a tier 4 metal that might be in the areas that can only be gathered if you're carrying the torch. However, it's still, you know, random chance. Ah, shit.
Someone help them!
Where is she? There she is. I did not save her in time. Are you fucking kidding me? Where is everyone? I only hit one? What the f- I will be honest, that's starting to piss me off. What? It doesn't make sense how sometimes I can wipe the floor with them and then other times they're wiping the floor with me. And I know I could, in theory, lower the difficulty because I already have the achievements, and the achievement was only for the primary game. I want to be able to prove that I can do this, though, mostly to myself. And I'm also a stubborn bastard who doesn't know when to let go. So there's that, too. Oh, this last one always got me. I think it took me, what, like 3 hours of searching the last time to find all 5 of these things? It felt like 5 hours, 3, 5, I don't know. My perception of time is bad enough as it is. Was it on? Oh, right there! Yes!
I think that's the last of the bones. What were the jaws of Hakkon doing with this magic?
Maybe don't keep touching and ask the Avar who talk.
Of course. Let's speak with the augur.
Save. All right. What? I just realized that I haven't seen any of the Veilfire Quartz while carrying this thing. Just Philandris in weird places. Must be a really rare drop then. Aha! So this is what it looks like? Veil quartz. Okay. So now I know what it looks like. And that it's also in ridiculous places. Actually, I do want to save now that I gathered that. I don't want to lose it. Let's just fast travel. Don't need that for now. Where am I with earning their favor anyway? One more. Cool.
Goat-kissing, blood-drinking, Hakkonite chicken crabs. Thank you, Inquisitor. Storvacker has returned. My hunters saw what you and she did to the Hakkonites who held her. In trapping Storvacker, the jaws of Hakkon broke their peace oath with Stonebear Hold. Our blades are yours.
I assume your bear is all right after whatever they were going to do to her?
She is fine. As for what they were going to do, my hunters brought items back from where they held Storvacker. I know what they intended. It is not something you will like. Something few Avar would tell Lowlanders. But you must hear it. The jaws of Hakkon sought to bind their god in mortal form and bring war to the Lowlands.
By saving your bear, have we put an end to their plans?
Though you have given them pause, they will try again. Ages ago, the old jaws of Hakkon did the same. They brought their god to life to destroy the Lowlands. Their foolishness lost Hakkon to all Avar. Now they would free him and begin again.
I'll be honest, out of all the different cultures that I've seen in Dragon Age so far, I kind of like the Avar belief system, but I also want to learn more about the Chasen. They were kind of touched upon in the first game, and then not really referenced again.
What did you mean when you said that their foolishness lost Hakkon to all Avar?
When they bound Hakkon to mortal form, he became blood of this world. He could hear no prayers, nor speak to the augurs. All he could do was kill. Then he vanished instead of dying, as though rendered mute, lost for ages. If they sought to free him from mortal form, I could understand. Making him attack the Lowlands is a fool's work.
The Avar wouldn't like the idea of war with the Lowlands.
Is that what your skalds say? It does us no harm to be feared. If our land is threatened, we will happily fight. And a raid here and there keeps both sides sharp. But we have no need of your Lowlands. Not when our goats are fat and our fish are plenty. And not when the sky is torn with demons. Only a fool fights in a burning boat.
What would happen if the jaws of Hakkon succeeded in their plan?
Hakkon would come to the Lowlands in the form of a great beast. The Hakkonites would join him, their numbers swelled by foolish young warriors dreaming of honor names. Even if war were needed, it should not be like that. With gods wreaking havoc in blood-soaked fields. The gods should stay where they belong.
You said that the Jaws of Hakkon first tried binding their god in mortal form hundreds of years ago.
What of it?
In our search for Inquisitor Emeridon, we learned that he came here to fight a great dragon 800 years ago. A dragon that came from the mountains with Avar warriors to attack the lowlands.
Your last Inquisitor must have fought well to stop Hakkon himself.
You're not bothered by the idea that our Inquisitor killed your god?
He didn't kill him. That would have been easier. Whatever fight your Inquisitor finished, the Jaws of Hakkon started. I find no fault with a warrior defending his people.
Do the Avar gods take mortal form on a regular basis?
No, the gods belong in the land of dreams. Whether it is their wish or some augurs that brings them here, battle tears will be shed. The skulls say the Lady of the Skies took mortal form when Tyrda Brightaxe first led the Avar to the mountains. They say many things about Brightaxe and the Lady.
Based on what we know, what must we do to stop the Jaws of Hakkon?
Their hold is an old lowlander fortress. It is shielded by a great wall of ice. Magic even the Hakkonites do not know. Unravel its magic, and we will scatter their bones so the Lady never finds them.
We still need a way to melt the wall of ice around the Hakkonites' fortress. Do you have any ideas?
No. It is lowlander magic and nothing to do with us. Our spirit talkers are useless as battle goats. The Hakkonites must have found the magic in the old fortress. Speak to your people. Perhaps they will know more.
I'll speak with you later.
Farewell.
I think in the Dragon Age tabletop game, you can play as Avar. I'll need to double check. Pretty sure you can.
Be welcome.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
I
Farewell. Be welcome.
I found skulls with spells on them left out by the Hakkonites. What are they trying to do?
Skulls. So, bones. Magic cloaked in blood. Stone hidden lie the tales of this hold. Here's the means to find them. Return when you've seen all the god runes, and I'll tell you why the Jaws of Hakkon did this.
Why not just say what's going on?
Because you hail from the lowlands. If you'd know more about the Avar, put some effort in the knowing. Besides, those runes took me months to carve.
Did you just introduce me to spirits?
The gods of the hold clamored to see you. I obeyed.
I chose that.
I'm their voice,
before, but I
their
guess
augur.
not.
And if I didn't show you off, they'd hound me for months.
What did you mean when you said I blazed like a fire?
How do you think you appear to the gods of the Fade? To those beyond the veil, your hand burns like the watchman's bonfire.
Are you saying every spirit in the Fade knows where I am?
Only those nearby, but thoughts spread quickly among the gods. They tell me strange things. That you mudded time's waters where the cliffs are red, and returned again. What are these whispers clinging to you? Less and more than spirits. They sing old hurts.
You can hear the Well of Sorrows?
An echo's echo. I've seen the last whispers of aged elf song in the Fade. What you carry is older.
I wonder. I don't remember what he said about
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
the deep
I should be
roads,
off.
if he even did. Use Balefire? Oh. Now I have to find... God. Fantastic. Oh, that's... Nope, we can't climb that.
welcome. So long as their weapons stay.
No. Okay. Right, okay. I go up that way.
Our guests are welcome. So long as their weapons stay.
Yeah.
Our guests are welcome. So long as their weapons
You've
stay.
said that like 4 times already. Oh, nope. I'm in the wrong area. I need to go to where the lady's preparing the dead.
Greetings, stranger.
Nope. One down. Well, that's a interesting place to rest. Show off. All right. Here we go. One, two. Hey, she's on the other side now. 3. Mark coat. We gotta run all the way back. Wait.
Our guests are welcome.
So long as their weapon stays sheathed. Yes, I know.
So, Bull, what's your women like?
The Demastrans, terrifying and inspiring. They teach you everything you need to know, give your life purpose.
No, I mean, are they like you? Big and whoa.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Wow.
Wind seems colder than it should.
Be welcome.
I found all the Veilfire runes around the village.
What did you take as the purpose of the tale?
It was about your gods returning, but in different forms.
One of our oldest stories. Taught to us as children by the Skalds. Mountains crack, forests burn. The gods change and die. Hakkon's followers want him alive as he was. They will not let him die and return as he should. The blood magic was to hide the jaws of Hakkon's deed from other gods.
They have powerful magic. Why are the jaws of Hakkon afraid of other spirits?
The jaws of Hakkon turn their backs on all other gods that ever helped their hold. It is not fear that drives them. They hide their deeds from shame.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
I should be off.
Farewell.
Alrighty. So we've now
Greetings, stranger.
we've pressed the hold. Or I guess not. Alright, that's the next closest thing. And then we'll head south. Then come around. Go south again. And come back up north. Ooh. They leveled up. It's been a lot of groups. Also been getting your butt kicked. Need a stronger barrier. Let's do that. Pull. Let's give you War Cry. Not quite what I wanted to do with you, but you are not doing well, buddy. Having another way to generate guard would be good. Alright. What's this place again? Scales. Run that part. That. All right. Fast travel. I don't have any more rash vine. Wait until all those are gone. Switch out hers. Alrighty, thanks for stopping in. I'll see you whenever I have time to stream next. Oh, right. I have to do the stupid running thing. that again. Save. That's not. That way I know which direction I want to go next. It was only Bull that died this time. Another dragon head. Alright. Looks like I am not on the correct level. That fires down to that, which then fires up. Okay. Come on. Up we go. No, I remember this. Let's get the camp first. I thought some of the nail ports were here. Guess not. Oh. It's down there. How low? How low can you go? How low can you go? Maybe not? What the hell? Alright. This shit annoys me. Like, how are you gonna tell me, oh, you can make a camp here, but then... Alright. Gotta go higher. Out that way. Yep, here we go. I'm just a silly goose. Alright, supplies replenished. And we have another go back to the guidebook real quick. We are almost at the break marker. See if anybody else levels up as well. Sandra, Blackwall, Cole, Vienne, not Barrick. All right.
Inquisitor.
interesting. Let's do it. For anything else, I want to use up my remaining. All right. Fuck it. Let's do it. Damn it. Yeah, I'm scum saving. I don't care. Precious resources. Not wasted. Oh, come on. Alright, fuck it. Oh, I need it. The only one that I know of. Got any cool shit? You have runes. For it. let me craft, but not... Okay, there's potions. Back requisition. Please move. Skyhold after all. Let's... Before I do that, let's go back here. See if they have a table for that instead. They don't. Go back to Skyhold. Put the rune on the weapon.
May I help you, Inquisitor?
How were you assigned to the Inquisition?
I study primarily the early chantry. Sadly, most scholars took Inquisitor. No one took my ideas seriously until you. With that unpleasant.
I'd like to.
Of course. Although it's not clear what. Fortunately, I convinced them the universe.
A spirit on the. It told us that Ameridan was here on orders from Emperor Drake and him.
Untrust his dimples. I may have received tenure from that sentence alone. Ameridan had a lover. Talana, you said. The Inquisitor's Lady Mage. There was such debate over whether she existed. And there were orders? This was a request from Draken? This changes everything.
What does it change, knowing that Ameridan was on a mission from Emperor Draken?
Everything. One current theory holds that Ameridan was selfishly throwing off his responsibilities to go hunting. Another suggests Draken had him removed or even killed because Ameridan opposed the Navaran Accord. But if this is true, then Ameridan was a loyal servant of Orlais. He was not an embarrassment. He was a patriot protecting Orlais while Draken fought in the Second Blight.
You don't have a problem receiving information from spirits?
It's not ideal, but since you found corroborating physical evidence, I see no serious issues. Any study of great wars and battlefields carries an inherent risk of contact with demons or spirits. When spirits are willing to talk, most historians love the chance of a first-hand report.
You were surprised to hear that Ameridan had a lover?
Yes, this Talana you mentioned. Her existence has been hotly debated. Some scholars took Inquisitor Ameridan's respect for the Chantry to imply that he remained celibate. In ages past, there were stories about him and his lover, a mage. They made it out to be a star-crossed romance. The Chantry silenced the stories strenuously.
When I helped the Avar at Stone Bear Hold, we learned that the jaws of Hakkon once bound their god's soul to a beast. According to the spirit, the dragon Ameridan faced was powerful and accompanied by hostile Avar.
You believe they could be one and the same? But that would mean... Of course! Brilliant! 800 years ago, the Second Blight threatened a weak Orlais. A perfect time for the Avar to attack. This Avar god dragon could have endangered the Orlesian Empire had Ameridan not stopped it. That explains why he would accept such a dangerous mission. And likely how he died.
How bad would it be if the contemporary jaws of Hakkon bound their god to a dragon again?
With Orlais still recovering from the Civil War and the Mage-Templar conflict, not to mention the scattered rifts and remnants of Corypheus's forces still causing trouble, a high dragon given malice and magic by an Avar god spirit could, hypothetically, destroy much of Orlais. At least, I hope that was hypothetically.
You're not concerned about the literal existence of an Avar god?
Not particularly. If the jaws of Hakkon once bound their god to a dragon, it is likely just a powerful spirit. That isn't to downplay the important cultural significance to the Avar, but magic does not equate godhood. Every blight comes from the old gods, which are also dragons corrupted by some outside influence. Sometimes I wonder if we really know what we mean by gods.
It seems Inquisitor Ameridan saved Orlais 800 years ago. It's time to honor his legacy. The spirit said to follow the river to the north, and something about spires or spikes.
Up the river, the scouts have had trouble with Hakkonites up there. I'll continue my research, but for now, your guess is as good as mine.
What do you need me to do next, Professor?
That spirit on the island said something. While you search up that,
I'll speak.
Alright, put the fire rune on the bow. Maybe I should have just stayed put. Oh, I can turn in the research thing too while I'm at it. Thrilling stuff. Like I said, typically I try to do all this stuff.
Where's more?
Alright. I'm gonna go on a quick break. Bio break, get some water, stretch, and I'll be back as soon as I can. All right, we're back. All right. Was a path.
The ancient Imperium did like to leave a mark. I wonder how long they stayed.
Is this where Kenrick's assistant was headed?
Why did you? God damn you all. That's a big skeleton.
Inquisitor, I was going to send word. I found something. This inscription, almost completely faded, but 2 stood. Felled 60 true before our triumph. A breath in the hunt, and let rest the lowlanders, worthy of the lady's care. The markings and surrounding artifacts date to Ameridan's time. The references and scripts suggest Avar.
What's your theory?
I need to complete a full survey and have Professor Kenrick evaluate the site himself. But this may be a tribute to Heron and Orina, Inquisitor Emeriden's companions.
What makes you think the inscription refers to Heron and Orina?
It's only a theory, but the age of the markings and surrounding artifacts match the timeline we've established for Emeriden. We know that Emeriden and his companions came into violent contact with the Avar. I found glass fragments in the clay, several with slight veins of discoloration. Blue. Like Templar artifacts.
Templars?
The Templars were a new order in Emeriden's time. Given their small numbers then, few would be found outside the Chauncey's reach. It's unusual to find one deep in uncharted territory, unless he traveled here for a purpose, as Heron would have.
What do you know about Heron?
When the Templar Order was first formed, Sir Heron was among its members. He's arguably the most famous of the original Templars, though he was never one of their leaders. He's better known as one of Inquisitor Emeriden's confidants. They'd known each other since youth.
So they were close. Friends.
When Emeriden was made Inquisitor, Heron's position in his inner circle was assumed. A few ballads about them survive. The type with adventures and happy endings. I don't know if they're true. They remind me of my brothers, though.
What can you tell me about Orina?
Orina was an alchemist in Orzammar. It's said she met Emeriden while dealing with a demon, but it's not known why Emeriden was there. Demons aren't common in the deep roads, but they were a problem for the Inquisition at the time. Orina knew she could help, so she joined Emeriden.
If she left Orzammar, that would make her a surfacer.
She turned her back on the stone, though it's said she had few regrets. Some claim she was actually from one of Orzammar's noble families, but who can say? She never used her last name on the surface, and once exiled, the family likely struck her name from personal documents. Professor Kenrick petitioned Orzammar's Shaperate to grant access to their records, but the request was turned down.
What happened here?
Emeriden and his companions fought the original Jaws of Hakkon. They were outnumbered, but Emeriden had a sworn duty. Could Emeriden and Talana be skilled enough to slip past the Jaws of Hakkon? What if someone had to buy them time?
If this is the resting place of Heron and Orina, it only remains because the Avar took time to honor them.
Hakkon is a god of war. If the Jaws of Hakkon worshipped him, they may have respected those embodying the ideal warrior. This is the original version of the cult, of course. I can't speak of its current followers.
What will you do with this information?
Professor Kenrick will expect detailed notes on the location, stone and clay samples, and any trace artifacts I can find. If Emeriden's history is compiled, this could be worth an entire chapter. I might get credit on the inside cover.
Thank you, Colette.
Inquisitor.
An appeal to the Shaperate. Well, let's go do that operation.
Your worship.
advisors. Okay.
Let's see what we have.
Huh. That wasn't there before. Here's hoping. Actually, hang on. Let me... So that is technically... Oh. Damage is a little bit better. I could, in theory, craft a better rune for it, and it would end up doing better damage, but save. That fight again. Nope. Stay in the circle. Stay. Hold position, damn you. Alright, whatever. Loot that body. They're distracted by that. God damn it. The correct way, and then they changed somehow with my facing. Did it just max me out? No. Okay. I misunderstood what I was saying. I went to Skyhold so many different times and I forgot to harvest the rash vine. Star puzzle. Oh, shit. Right. If I remember correctly, I had trouble with this last time, too. I missed something. All right. Oh, right here. Gotcha. Son of a bitch. All right. There we go. So that's 1/3 of the shards now. This is why you always explore.
Inquisitor, Baron Avar Pierre Damotezin. I've come to consult with your soldiers on matters pertaining to natural threat. The beasts of these woods are fierce, and I fear they've already claimed the life of my dear, devoted scribe.
What are you doing out here?
Once I was content to remain in the safety of my estate. Then, with the passing of my uncle, I was obliged to join an expedition to the stranger parts of Thedas. How little of our natural world is understood. What terrors creep across the soil while we lie ignorant and ill-prepared. If you knew what I do of the common fennec, you would not sleep. From that day onward, I have studied the wilds and the beasts therein.
Are my soldiers running into problems?
They face delays establishing camps due to pests of various nature. I offered to consider the matter. There is an herb mixture. Correctly placed, it could ward beasts away from their supplies. I would not presume to further involve myself in your organization's military affairs. Perhaps I might entrust these to you.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
There we go. Level up. Back to the attacker. Yes, please. The next one will be barrier strength.
scary herbs. And it's working. Well, great.
visitor.
Wiped out our potion supply.
Seems like that business at Adamant really worked you up, huh?
And Halam Sharal pissed you off. Think fierce?
We're like a guild. They hate this rubbish guild.
We should get shirts. Probably need different sizes.
Supplies replenished. This is bullshit! How are they cutting through so much? fucking god. I may need to give up and just grab somebody else. Pissing me off. I know part of it is my own fault for how I play and wanting to get the banter going between Bull and Dorian. But good God, what is the point of having a barrier if it's not going to absorb any damage?
Inquisitor, are those herb wards? Those could assist the soldiers. I take it you've met Baron de Mortizan?
And you are?
Dunwich, your worship. The Master's scribe.
De Mortizan said you were dead.
I'm merely late, sir. I was not to return until I'd gathered evidence on the Nox Mortar.
How did you get involved in all this?
I've been the Master's scribe these past 10 years. The Baron has made a study of a number of creatures. I'm assured my assistance is invaluable.
You're gathering evidence on
the Nox Mortar. I was to set out apparatus for gathering information on the beast. Retrieving it proved difficult. Gurguts. If you're out here anyway, your worship, I can inform you that the Baron's pockets are deep. He would no doubt appreciate any efforts made on his behalf.
What is the Nox Morta, exactly?
A skulking beast the Master believes lies somewhere in the basin.
That's not very specific.
I'm afraid specificity eludes us, sir. Officially, the beast remains undiscovered and unwitnessed.
I should be going.
Very good, sir.
Of course, it would be all the way back that way. There's a cave there and I missed it. Alright. First, let's see if we can't find this thing. Still feel cheated out of the other one. That's 2 down at least. I should have paid attention to how much health is left. Stay in the circle. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. Alright. See any other veil touch stuff. Actually lower. Okay. Right. Well, do the rift since we're right here. This is fucking bullshit. That they keep moving further and further. That's not what I meant to do, but it works. Fuck you. And fuck you, Dorian, for dying all the way over there to nothing. What the hell, dude?
Nothing at all, Bull? No trouble having a vint behind you?
Hope you like the view.
You can't deny you enjoy butchering my people.
Hey, butchering implies I'm gonna eat them. Most vints are just gristle and fat in a red wine marinade.
Well, that much is true.
Damn you, Dorian! I'm getting so fucking sick of this! Dude! You weak bitch! fucking god.
It must be what de Mortezan wanted.
Looks like something tried to eat it.
Almost out.
Dunnage yet lives while I was so certain of his passing. The Maker smiles on this endeavor.
Your scribe Dunnage mentioned something called the Nox Morta.
Ah, yes. I have yet to lay eyes upon it. Pray do not request details so soon, not when concrete evidence lies yet unturned.
I've evidence of your Nox Morta, I think.
Yes. To observe the mark of the teeth, let me see. Gurgut and Gurgut. But this, a beast unclassified and interested in the bait presented. What lies before us is an opportunity to greet the unknowable. Yet I confess fear, knowing I lack the skill to confront it. Surely Andraste's herald does not share my limitation. If you would take the bait and confirm its existence, I would be in the Inquisition's debt.
What can you tell me about the Nox Morta?
Mere scraps of knowledge gleaned from bloodstained papers. They speak of a creature enamored of shadow lurking in the darkest places. Silence pays it favor, concealing its horrid bulk until a stretched mouth takes its prey. Of course, some of my colleagues deem the beast a mere fancy.
I should go.
Inquisitor.
All the way back up there? Are you kidding me? Got ambushed. Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna have to take a break soon because this is pissing me off so much. None of them. Where did that come? Oh my god! Yeah, I'm gonna stop soon. That was bullshit. That it went from one person to all of her. Oh, fucking god. Little bitch. Get the fuck over here. Knock it off! Stop fighting the wildlife. And now we're almost out of potions. Completely. Thanks.
De Mortizan said to place the bait here. We need to find a good spot.
Think it's something big? Hope it's something big.
You can't be serious.
Die!
Best bogfisher ever.
De Mortizan will want to hear about this.
this in, and I'm going to end the stream. I'm getting too frustrated.
Do not keep me in suspense. Your haunted stare speaks plainly of an encounter with the Nox-Mortar.
What can you tell me about the Nox-Mortar?
Mere scraps of knowledge gleaned. They speak of a creature. Silence pays it favor. Of course, some of my...
Is the Nox-Mortar a bog fisher by any chance? A large, aggressive bog fisher?
Bog fisher. That quaint nomenclature inadequately describes its lesser kin, and here is whom they must serve.
Why didn't you...
I told them to have proof of its existence. Minds shall be enlightened. So when enlightenment comes at the cost of such fearful truths, I must wonder at its toll. Remit my humble gratitude to reflect the risk taken, your worship. Where's Dunwich? I must draft a letter to the university.
I should go.
Inquisitor. Absolutely dreadful. I would have been most put out.
Of course, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna end the stream here. That was getting too frustrating for me.
She's one I would offer no.
No, if I just... I got rid of Sarah and Bull and Dorian. It would probably go better.
Inquisitor. Inquisitor.
Inquisitor.
Of all of them, I could probably...
You have healed the sky and cast down a great darkness, Inquisitor. Whatever political squabbles follow your work, I hope you hold on to those facts. I know I will.
Oh, she came back.
My Lord Inquisitor.
I'd like to know more about...
If you have questions, then ask.
I swapped out Sarah with Blackball. Probably feel better. But honestly, I think I should. I'll stop and try to pick this up again another time. I apologize for those watching, so I'm angry. I'll do better next time. I don't know when I'm gonna be streaming next, so until then, it's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun. Have a good one.